breaking news. Nigerians. The Federal High Court sitting in Kano had invalidated all actions taken by the Kano state government to repeal the Kano Emirate Council Law 2024. And you recall that the Kano House of Assembly had originally repealed the law, leading Governor Abba Yusuf to implement it by removing Alhaji Aminu Ado Bayero as the Emir of Kano. Also, the governor had reversed the establishment of 4 emirates, and they were created by his predecessor, Governor Abdullahi Ganduje, the former governor of Kano State. The law was used to reinstate Mohammed Sanusi, which had been dethroned by Ganduje in 2020 as the 16th Emir of Kano. However, Aminu Baba, a kingmaker in the former Kano Emirate, known as Sakin Dawaki, challenged the legality of the law. Represented by his counsel, Ojuko-san, he petitioned the court to declare the law null and void. And in a ruling on Thursday, Justice Abdullahi Mohammed had overturned the actions of the Kano government and directed all parties to remain status quo. You see, it was earlier reported that the human rights lawyer, Mr. Femi Falana-san, had faulted the decisions of the Federal High Court and the National Industrial Court on the emirship also in Kano, describing both decisions as highly enormous. And Falana had also insisted that the decisions could not be justified under sections 251 and 54 and 254 of the Constitution. But, however, the Kano state government, in spite of these claims, has insisted that the 16th Emir of Kano, Mohammed Sanusi II, remains the Emir following the Thursday's ruling of the court. And I must say, this legal battle seems tense because the eagerly anticipated court ruling in the Kano Emir's II struggle has left both parties to the dispute claiming victory. So what are we seeing now? The Federal High Court sitting in Kano nullified the reappointment of Mohammed Sanusi II as the 16th Emir of Kano. It, however, said the State Assembly law that removed the 15th Emir, Ado Bayero, was a valid one. So this is just complicating. This crisis in Kano. This is just as the governor had ordered the State Commissioner of Police to remove the 15th Emir of Kano, Aminu Ado Bayero, from the Nasawara mini palace for the demolition of the building. So Justice Mohammed Liman, who gave the ruling nullifying Sanusi's reappointment, had cited the disobedience of a restraining court order by the Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf for his decision, and Alhaji Aminu Buba had, through his counsel Ibrahim Aliyu, had approached the court and prayed to it to restrain the Kano's government from implementing the Kano State Emirate Repeal Law 2024. And the law had repealed the 2019 Emirate Council that established 5 emirates from the original Kano Emirate. And with all the emirs sacked, the 14th Emir of Kano, Mohammed Sanusi II, who had been sacked by the then governor of Kano, Abdullahi Ganduji's administration in March 2020, was reinstated as the 16th Emir just to replace Aminu Ado Bayero, who was consumed by the repeal of the law. And with the way this is going, there seem to be a lot of twists in Kano State as a result of these declarations by the court. However, this order will come up today and will say, oh, it doesn't affect the validity of the law, and another order will come from another court in Kano State. And I guess it is quite complicating and confusing at the same time. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? It seems that the judiciary has also contributed to the feud going on in the state. The Nigerian judiciary under the APC has been turned into a beer parlor where all sorts of refreshments are ordered depending on your pocket size. Now, where was this high court when Sanusi was removed as emir in Kano? Emirates without the state government support and funding is as good as nothing. The federal government cannot make budget for Kano Emirate. Kano should learn a good lesson from the Abeokuta Ogun State capital, which have 5 obas. This useless judgment. The Federal High Court does not have any jurisdiction to hear and determine chieftaincy matters. Therefore, this court judgment will not stand. The court lacks jurisdiction to entertain chieftaincy matters. Shame on the corrupt judges. The judiciary will burn Nigeria to ashes with the way they are giving out illogical rulings. The state House of Assembly amended a law, and you are seeing their act and subsequent decisions taken in accordance to the new law is illegal. How irrational is that? But High Court have no such power. Hence, the law only empowers governor as the issue of traditional rulership. History has been made. Now in Kano, we have 2 emirs. The SLS becomes the first emir to be dethroned twice, first by Ganduji and now by the competent court of law. The government now involves in traditional matters. APC will use their hand to crumble their government. This whole saga is a real game plan just to ensure the matter gets to the Supreme Court, which will definitely affirm and confirm Sanusi as the emir, and with that, no government will be able to remove him again. This will not stand. The governor can appoint and fire an emir in Kano State. This is not the first time. Abacha used a mere military governor to depose a sultan in Sokoto. The only people you can't depose are hereditary kings in the south of Nigeria. Say no to executive rascality. Well, another court will dismiss it. Sanusi we know as emir of Kano State. The only solution is for Kano government to do something like Rivers State governor. When Ganduji dethroned Sanusi Lamidu, no court stopped him, but now the governor has done the right thing and they have cancelled it. The APC, they are trying to control our judges. Why is the Nigerian court allowed to be used by government agents? The same law amended that brought Bayero to the throne is the same one they used to dethrone him. So all this is here for what? On the Kano Emirate also, don't be deceived by what you see. Well, at this point, it is unwise for the government to interfere with traditional laws of the people of Kano State. Nothing concerns higher federal court with state affairs. Emirate Council is under state, and see what the Nigerian judiciary are doing. Guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So my country people, by the ruling of the courts, according to the ruling of the courts in Kano State, they've said that the amended emirate law that cancelled Emir Bayero and others' dethronement doesn't stand. They've declared it null and void. While another court is also acknowledging the ruling, they've once ruled that Mohammed Sanusi II is the 16th emir of Kano State. So guys, it's quite confusing. I'm dropping here guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section.